Hello everyone, my name is Jamno, and today I'm going to show you how to farm 1000 gold an hour as a rogue. Whenever I search for gold farming tutorials, I always find these videos linking to websites which ask you to pay up to $60 for a guide promising the best gold farming secrets. Never do these videos or websites actually show you anything. The only legitimate guides are all for very small amounts. I plan to change that. Absolutely no bullshit, just the facts, straight from me to you. Use this guide while you can, because now that I've made it public, it's going to get fixed, just like the things from my last video. You're going to need certain items, a certain spec, and a few professions. You're going to need to be a rogue. You're going to need goblin engineering. You're going to need a friend or ally with tailoring and enchanting. In the following shots, I'm going to showcase the effects of Life Warden, a weapon enchant. This enchant will heal you to full life every time you cast Fan of Knives. We're not gold farming in Scarlet Monastery, but it is a good place to try out your new items you're going to be using. The shield around me just now is called Essence of Gossamer. It's from Heroic Ejol Naru. As long as the mobs are in front of you, you will dodge their attacks with Glyph Evasion up. This is very important. The ones behind you will still be able to hit you. Without Glyph of Evasion, you will not be able to survive long enough where I want you to farm. Now observe my health bar. In a moment I will fully heal it from a single Fan of Knives attack. That's pretty powerful, isn't it? You'll also notice my energy restores after each Fan of Knives. Let me go over my spec with you. 38 Assassination, 33 Combat. The important ones to get in Assassination are Vigor, Vile Poisons, Improved Poisons, Fleet-Footed, Cold Blood, Quick Recovery, Murder, Overkill, Deadened Nerves, 1 point in Deadly Brew, and the rest into Focused Attacks. For combat, you will need Dual Wield Specialization, Deflection, Precision, Close Quarters Combat, Endurance, Lightning Reflexes, Improved Sprint, Blade Flurry, Weapon Expertise, Blade Twisting, Adrenaline Rush, and 2 points into Vitality. Glyph of Evasion, Fan of Knives, Sprint, Pick Lock, Vanish, and Pickpocket are what I use. We're not farming here, this is just practice. I recommend you master nuking ramps before trying the next section. If you can't AoE down ramps, you can't farm 1000 gold an hour in the next section. I've been farming in gear as garbage as the PvP Deadly set. I currently use 2 item level 232 gear. It helps, but it isn't required. What is required is 2 slow daggers with Life Warden, an Essence of Gossamer, and the Dark Mood card, Heroism. These items will heal you when you attack and keep you alive. This is the secret to my gold farming method. Without it, it would be impossible. Ramparts is amazing for power leveling your friends. It takes 2 minutes to pull 90% of the trash and AoE them down, which is 1 level every 10 minutes. Okay, so this is what you've all been waiting for. You know the gear and the spec. Now it's time to learn the technique and where to farm. Are you ready to get rich or die grinding? That's right, Karazhan. You'll need lockpicking or the key to get in. You'll also need to be in a raid group to enter. We're going through the front door. Don't be afraid if you die for the first few times. This place is filled with upper-class ghosts who drop 30 to 90 silver, 2 to 4 netherweave cloth, and a high % chance to drop greens. The greys they drop vendor for 1 to 3 gold each, and drop off every other mob. I average 70 gold per run in just silver and greys, and 200 plus in cloth and greens. That's an average. You must be careful of the mob that can see through stealth. There is a trick to getting by it without being seen. If you distract the mob facing away from this position, you can hop over the corner of the doorway and get by without being in combat. Your chat log will show the mob talking shit about not being invited, but with it distracted, it won't enter combat. I use the cloth to turn them into greens to disenchant, and I disenchant the other greens and sell them on the auction house. If you play on a low population server, you might not profit as much, But even before I powered it out specifically for this task, I was still raking in 800 plus gold an hour just by vendoring and auction housing the decent greens. Sometimes you can sell the greens to those powering enchanting if you don't have it yourself. This is our first and easiest pull. What you're going to do is rocket glove a mob on the far right and throw your weapon at the mob on the far left. Then move to the right side and hit both groups with a fan of knives. Back into this corner here. Pop evasion and fan of knives them down. I did an evasion in this clip, but I recommend that you do, because I almost died. Now this is a singular multi-pull that will take some time to master, but it's the fastest way to clear out the top and bottom floors. You'll need to mark this mob in this group with an icon, so to be able to see it through the wall. Next, stand on this corner over here, and when the path is clear down below, rocket glove the mob you marked and jump down, being careful not to get any aggro. Next, position your camera so that you can see most of the left side of the wall and distract any patrols coming your way. Throw a Serenite bomb and hit the two groups of mobs far ahead. Then turn to your left and throw a weapon at the group on the left. Then sprint and fan of knives the two other groups as you go down the stairs. Now line of sight the mobs around the corner. Wait as long as you can to evasion while spamming fan of knives. When they're all down, Cold Blood, Adrenaline Rush, Blade Flurry, in that order, and AoE them down while backing up so they don't get behind you. Watch your evasion timer, and when it runs out, vanish while jumping off the side if you're near half health. If you don't do this while jumping, you will remain in combat and you will be killed. Some of these mobs can see through stealth. I'm reading a script, by the way, so I don't stutter as much in this video. That's not part of the script. This next run, I have a timer running at the top right. Kind of ahead of the video here, so give me a sec for the next one. Okay, like I said, I have a timer running on the top right. Use sprint and rocket boots where I do for maximum efficiency. My character had 67 gold on him before I filmed this. After these two runs, I had 171 gold after vendoring just the grays and looting the silver, and 44 slots were filled with cloth and greens to be broken down. I had broken these items down and auction housed them after filming, and now I'm up to 583 gold. This took 14 minutes of playtime. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the rest of this video. Got a whole minute to talk about something. Kind of new to this whole commentary thing, but so yeah, a lot of you wondering like, what's my character name and stuff. My character's name is Death with the ASCII characters. I know a lot of people hate that, but it makes you untrackable. It's hard to slash who, and it just keeps you away from a lot of spam. I lead the biggest guild on Tichondrius Horde, and Tichondrius itself, the biggest guild. Oh. It's called Get Rich or Die Grinding. It has over 600 members, over level 10. It's great. Hey, don't forget to subscribe. I've got a lot more cool things to show you, and I promise I won't ever make you pay for them. I hope the Chinese gold farmers and guide riders don't assassinate me. Ha!